Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I installed this wig. This is my birthday hair. I already did the install. Well, I didn't install before, but I didn't get to record it properly for you guys, so I'm just like reinstalling it to show you guys how I installed it initially. But before we jump into this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I post, and leave all your comments down below. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. Okay, so I'm starting out with the ball cap already on my head, which is the stocking cap. Pretty much everybody know how I do the stocking cap method. It's the same way how I have been doing it on my channel. If you haven't, then you have to watch one of like my installation videos to see how I do my ball cap method, but it's the same thing. Right now all I'm doing is just putting some makeup on the stocking cap so it is well blended properly and it looks more like a scalp. And I initially wiped my forehead with alcohol, so if you didn't see me doing that, it's already done. And right now I'm using like a thin layer of the glue to kind of melt the edge of the stocking cap a little bit more to my skin, pretty much, so it's well flat. Because you know how sometimes when you do the stocking cap method, it tends to have like that roll at the front. That's what I am trying to get rid of, the roll at the front. So I put like a thin layer of glue, and I'm using the Ghost Bond glue to do this install. So this glue, this round of glue will not be considered as it will not be considered as one of the coats that I will be putting on. This is just to make the front part of the stocking cap more blended and more, seamless or whatever. So right now you don't have to, worry about or count this as a glue coat or whatever. You could also use the got to be spray to do it, but for me it's just too much with the got to be spray because you have to spray it, then use a blow dryer to dry it down, and like that's just too much work. So I feel like using a thin layer of the glue is much easier. Okay, so like I said, I already did an initial install with this wig, so the elastic band is already sewn onto it, and all I did here was just add a little bit more foundation to let it blend even more properly. So right now I'm just setting it on my head, like, straight, and so when I'm doing like the gluing down or whatever, it's in the right position or whatever. So I'm pretty much just positioning it on my head, looking to see where it needs to be plucked and all of that, and whatever needs to be plucked, I will pluck it on my head right now, just because you will see exactly how it will look while it's on your head. So if you didn't do like, if when you're doing the install, if you realize there's some part that needs to be plucked, wait until you kind of put it on your head, and then you will see exactly where it needs to be plucked, how it will look and all of that. That's just my thing. I don't know if you want to do it, but you can also do it if you want. Anyways, I'm just going to, I don't remember if I plucked it a little bit more here or I waited until I glued it down. I'm not sure, but yeah, you guys will see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so I pretty much just used the mousse that I had to kind of make the hair a little bit more smoother and flat, so you will see exactly how it will look when it's laid. And then I went in with my tweezer and plucked a little bit more, and I'm probably gonna slow down the plucking so you guys could see, like, the process or the speed that I go in when I'm plucking my hair. And guys, all I'm doing right now is just looking to see where it needs to be plugged, where is okay. Do I want this side to look like that side? Do I want that side to look like this side? That's literally all you do when it's plucking, you know. Just kind of visualize how you would want it to look. And right now I am going to be putting on the glue. I'm going to do the coats, and I will be doing 3 coats. And after each coat, I try to make the coat dry clearly or clear before I do the next coat. Do the next coat, allow it to dry clear, then wait until it's dry, then use the next coat. Yeah. And you guys will see I pretty much do like almost an inch of glue from the edge of the stocking cap backwards, not in front, because you don't want it to be too much on your skin, and you don't want it to be like not on the stocking cap. You want it to mostly be on the stocking cap and not on your skin mostly. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I'll just let you guys watch what I'm doing. So pretty much everywhere was dried except that part. So I was using the blow dryer to kind of get it, you know, a little bit more dried. The video is I sped up the video, so obviously you wouldn't see the amount of time that I spent with the blow dryer, but I was there for a long time trying to get it to dry faster, but it's whatever. It still worked out though. But yeah, all you do right now is just put on your wig. And what I do is I use the comb to press it in, not my fingers, because the fingers, when you use your fingers, the hair and everything will probably get glued down, and you don't want that. You want it to be as flawless as possible. So I tend to use the comb when I'm doing it. And also, guys, I couldn't find my rat tail comb, so I was literally using my baby hair comb, and it worked out properly because the teeth of the comb is very small, so it picks up the hair better. And I don't know, it worked out fine either way, so I didn't really need the rat tail comb or whatever. Okay, and when I'm cutting the extra lace off, what I started doing now is take out like a little piece of the hair, like what you see me doing right here. I kind of take out some of the hair and I try to cut like behind that, because I realized when you cut it in front of the hair, then you get that blunt look, and then it looks like the lace is there, and that's not the aim we want. We don't want it to look like the lace is there. So I found out that when you kind of take out the hair, like one little piece in front of the when you take out like a little piece of the hair and then cut it with like the razor comb or the scissors or whatever you use to cut it, it I don't know, it cuts a little bit better and it looks more natural. And I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but yeah, you all will see how it looks when I'm cutting the hair. Like, it turned out better to me than when I actually just cut it straight across without taking out some of the hairs. But yeah, right now I'm just melting the hair a little bit more on the glue. The blow dryer was on warm because, you know, if you want to melt something, you have to put it on hot or whatever. So it was on warm. But as you can see, I'm still kind of taking out a little bit more hairs. So when I'm cutting it, it will look a little bit more natural, because you want it to look like the inside of the lace and not like the outer part that's not glued. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly again, but yeah, you guys will see. It just looks a little, I don't know, it just looks better to me. You guys could try it or not, but that's just what I started doing. Also, in the middle part right there, you kind of see, like, I don't know if you're seeing where I'm talking about, but at the edge, pretty much, it looked like there it was darker than, like, right there that I was trying to fix. I tried plucking it, I tried cutting it off a little bit more, but it looked like it came off. But after, when I was finished doing the hair, it kind of showed that blunt line or whatever. But I realized it was because it wasn't glued down fully. So what I ended up doing, I went back in with the Got To Be spray and I sprayed it so the edge part would be, you know, melted down. But you will see what I'm talking about, because did I do it on camera? I don't know, but I think at the end of the video, you'll see the difference from when I just took off the hair scarf compared to when after I sprayed the Got To Be spray on it and melted it down a little bit more, and then it looked more realistic. Yeah. But right now, what I'm doing is just styling the hair, getting the hair ready to do the baby hairs. I went in with my mousse, so the top is, you know, flat, whatever, because that's the goal that we want. We want a flat install. And then I'm going to be going in with the baby hairs, and I tried something new with the baby hairs, kind of. This was my first time actually doing the baby hairs like that, and I liked it still. I was kind of afraid, but you know, I tried and it ended up working out fine. It looked cute and it looked natural. You know, call me arrogant T the second. Not yet, but soon, sis. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch and see how I do my baby hairs. And then I don't think I showed you guys how I curl the hair, because I did it with the flat iron and I am not good at curling with the flat iron as yet. Well, I'm not comfortable enough doing it on camera to show you guys how I do it, because I don't want to do foolishness. But maybe when I'm actually curling it again, I'll just do it to show you guys the struggle that I actually go through. But yeah, I'm gonna just let you guys watch how I do the baby hair process. And at this point, I was just moisturizing the hair. You know, the BioSilk is always the go-to. And then I went off camera, curled the hair, and then came back. So this was how it was looking after. If you see the difference of me taking off the scarf to now, the middle part is a little bit more blended. That's because I went in with the Got To Be spray, sprayed it on the edge part and melted it down a little bit more. But yeah, this is the end of the install. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you are notified. Like and leave all your comments down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.
You got it, girl. You got it. Hey, yo, Smalls, turn up with it, bro. Got a package on your father.